handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Cam Newton, quote unquote, being a sexist. Apparently, he was on a show. He was on $1 Million Worth of Gang with Gilly the Kid, and I think his name, I think it's Rollo, I believe. Forgot the brother's name, but pretty much is on there, and he pretty much said this:
Bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
And people got upset with that. And it's mainly coming from your black women. We all know it's mainly going to come from your sisters because they experience it a lot. They know he's the exact ones that he's talking about, even though he ain't even freaking say he's talking about black women. But it seems as if black women just automatically felt like he was taking shots at them. And he's just talking about it in general. Now, here's what's funny, right? We have a few women up in here trying to say, you know, why would we take advice from a guy who cheated on his own baby mama? In a sense, you know, it's almost like good message coming from a bad messenger. But then again, I wouldn't even say Cam Newton's a bad messenger. We all know the type of person he is. Yeah, he had a small slip up. Still taking care of his kids. I think one of the females want to put want child support, want $15,000 from him, and it's like, okay, I mean that's cool and all, but at the end of the day, you know, he's still taking care of his kids. At the end of the day, he's still taking care of his kids, but he's still gonna put them on child support. He ain't cheat on the kids, he cheated on you. But what another thing is, like I said, it's funny how a lot of black women want to sit over here and say they can't take advice from a guy like Cam Newton, even though he took accountability, because also in Essence, and I believe it was on the website Essence, he stated that the reason he didn't marry his the mother of his children, the reason he didn't marry the mother of his children is because he felt that he was not a good husband for her. He said that he didn't deserve her. So he's taking accountability for what he did. He's still taking care of the kids. He's still focused on the kids. Once again, he had a slip up. We know he's not a terrible man. We know he's still, like I said, it's one slip up. But y'all get upset with him. Y'all will get upset with Kevin Samuels. Oh, Kevin Samuels, he got divorced 2 times or whatever. It's just funny because y'all will sit up here and eat up what Steve Harvey say. Steve Harvey been divorced 2 times. He's on his 3rd marriage. But yet, this nigga making money off of Think Like a Man. Great movie, by the way. But making money off of Think Like a Man. That book, Think Like a Man, is geared towards black women. And y'all just eat it up. Y'all women just eat it up. But yet, y'all have a problem with Kevin Samuels say. And what y'all throw out. Oh, well, he got divorced. I ain't gonna take no advice from no man who got divorced. But yet, you would take advice from a man who got divorced twice and is on his 3rd marriage. You know, to me, that's just beyond me. You know, it's very hypocritical. It's very hypocritical. Women only want to be told what they want to hear and not be told the truth. It's like, I mean, damn, sis, like you tell me at the beginning, you know, I want a truthful man, you know what I'm saying? And then when he become truthful, then it's a problem. You try to tell women in general the truth, it's a problem. So now he's being called a sexist. So the Shade Room posted it, and that's how I heard about the news. And we're gonna pretty much go through and we're gonna look at some of these comments. We're not gonna look at all of them, but we're gonna look at some of these comments. Somebody in the comments said, he's not wrong. Y'all just haven't picked or found the right one. Because if you did, you'll know exactly what he's talking about and you wouldn't take offense to it, which is true. And once again, what did I say earlier? It's only black women who are taking offense to this. It's only black women who are taking offense to this. Yeah, he cheated, but at the end of the day, he has tons of money. He has the leverage in any relationship that he's in. He can easily drop his baby mama and go find somebody else. Another woman is willing to have that man's kid. He is not damaged good at all. He can keep going. Somebody then said, men are so intimidated by women having their own and being able to truly provide for themselves. Men do not like the thought of women being just as or more successful as them. It's a big ego chip. In a sense, it is. No man, I mean, it's just more of a innate thing. No man wants his woman making more money than him. I mean, it's a fact. No man wants his woman to make more money than him. And when are women going to understand that? Now, we're in a day and age where women can make all the money in the world. Women really don't need men. I mean, that's just a reality we have to accept. That's just a reality we have to accept. Women do not need men. I ain't sitting over here saying, take pay cuts so your man can feel good or anything. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you're going to have to take into account that he might feel some type of way. Some men not going to say anything. Some men going to say, hey, it is what it is. We both eating. But, we're not intimidated by no women with tons of money. We just don't like what comes with the money with the female. The female has attitude. The female is very aggressive. If a female is making a lot more money than men, they carry like a certain demeanor. We all know this. If a woman is making tons of money, she carries a certain demeanor. No woman is going to date down. It's very rare that you find women dating down. But women with tons of money, they're going to want somebody that makes just as much money as her, if not more than her. Somebody then responds, I don't want to hear about catering to a man from someone who cheated and had a baby on his child's mother. Now, like I said, just go back to earlier, he did have a mistake. He owned up to it. Something a lot of black women can't do. Something a lot of bitter baby mamas refuse to do. He said, hey man, look, I can't give her something that she needs. I can't be that husband for her. He fucked up. He cheated. Okay. He took accountability. He's humble for it. He ain't never bashed no woman. He ain't never point no fingers. Can black women say the same? No, y'all point fingers straight to the black man. Oh, well, now it's a black man. He need to strap up, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Well, you got a black man that's taking accountability. Now what's the problem? You still don't want to take advice from him. But once again, you would take advice from Amber Rose. Amber Rose. We'll have a whole freaking nation of women right behind Amber Rose. We'll have a whole nation of women right behind Steve Harvey. But when you got somebody like Cam Newton, Kevin Samuels, they want to bring out the truth. They just want to tell you what a man wants. It's a problem. Somebody didn't say he didn't say anything wrong. Y'all have 30,000 requirements of what y'all want in a man. He's allowed to have his as well, which is true. Once again, women in today's society, women's standards be all the way up here, but the second a man have a standard, he's misogynistic. Oh, you can have your standards, but you don't need to be tearing down women. Damn, I ain't tearing down no woman. I just said, man, I just don't want no big girl. I just don't want no girl with a snapple tooth. Shit, I don't want a girl, bro, who boob is one bigger than the other. I mean, it's preference. At the end of the day, y'all have preference, we have preference. But once again, when Kevin Samuels tell y'all what the preference is, it's a problem. We ain't got any Cam Newton want to tell you it's a problem. What's expected of a woman? It's not much is expected of a woman besides you just to cater to your man. That's it. Somebody then responds, don't he have multiple baby mamas? Why don't he lead himself not into temptation? In a sense, it doesn't matter about the messenger, it just matters about the message. And y'all letting the message skip around right over your head because, well, he cheated on his girlfriend. Say if he didn't cheat on his girlfriend, what would y'all say then? Somebody said, funny, this keep coming up, yet they ain't leading nobody nowhere but to a single motherhood. You can't lead if you lost. Y'all don't want to be husbands. Y'all just want a baby daddy bachelors, and ain't nobody follow that. Sorry. Men want to lead, but we're in a society where we have damn near 90% of women who believe in a feminist mindset. Feminist mindset goes against traditional values, goes against traditional women. That is a fact. Feminism go against traditionalism. Men want to lead, but what we try to is we're controlling. It's, well, you always feel like you got to take charge. It's your pride. Blah, blah, blah. It's none of that, bro. We are men. We're going to lead. But once again, women do not want to be led today. Women do not want to be led today, and you see it everywhere. You see it all the time. You see it all the time. Somebody then said, a woman will naturally submit when she is led properly. Cute message, wrong messenger. Like I said, that goes back to earlier. A lot of your black women are going to look at it that way. He cheats one time, like he's written off. He cheats one time, he's written off. But my black women got issues, and hey, you can hate it, but I mean, dog, like, very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. A woman should always be submissive, bro. A woman should always be submissive, no matter who it is. But you gotta pick the right guy. It's all about picking the right guy. Y'all pick the wrong guy, be submissive to him, and then he do you wrong, and then it's, oh, niggas ain't shit, and well, I'm gonna be submissive to the right guy. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be masculine to the right woman. So all these other women, I'm gonna be very feminine. It's not gonna work that way. It's very stupid to say. It's a very asinine statement, actually. Somebody said this is not the 1950s. You're right, this is not the 1950s, because marriage rates are very low now. In the 1950s, marriage rates are high. Marriage rates were very high. Now look at us. We got feminism. We got sex liberation. We got a bunch of women who want to just sleep around. And then for the woman who was talking about, leading women into single motherhood, once again, women control 100% control over who they let in their bed. Y'all are making these deadbeat fathers. If you sat over here and said, you know what? He doesn't seem like the type of guy that could be a great father. I'm gonna leave him alone. Y'all see plenty of great guys. Y'all just don't want to choose him because, once again, he might not be popular at that moment. Somebody also said, so when are y'all gonna start leading? Because we've been waiting. And once again, when are y'all gonna start following? Because we've been waiting. Y'all keep picking up this feminist mindset, and y'all refuse to follow. Then somebody said, I knew that choice of wording was going to backfire. Society pick and choose how literal they want to be based on circumstances. Laugh out loud, shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, and it's like, once again, once again, I'm going to leave it at this. A black woman literally getting on this man because he cheated one time. He cheated one time, and they just write him off. So nothing that he said, hell, he can get a message from Jesus Christ and tell everybody, but the black woman ain't going to listen because, yeah, fuck him, he cheated. So you really just let yourself die because you don't want to listen to a man because he, quote unquote, because he cheated on his woman. So you just miss over everything that he says, But that's the society that we're living in today. A lot of women do not want to listen to men. Women do not want to have that head show to answer some of these damn questions. And going back to that woman that's saying it's not 1950s, you're right. 1950s marriage rates was very high. Now y'all adapted feminism. Y'all don't want to take leadership, don't want to take no headship. It has to be 50-50. It has to be, we both run this house. No, there's only one leader. Only one man run the house. Like Fantasia said, the woman's the neck, the man's the head. Don't get no simpler than that, man. But, man, do me a favor, man. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe.